What is going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and welcome to another episode for Old School Wednesdays. Today we're taking a look at the ninja theme. This set's called the Blaze Attack. It's set 3051, had 145 pieces, 2 minifigs, retailed for $15 US, and came out in 1999. Now nowadays this set's going for 51 new or 22 used. And I have to say, if you guys have a chance, pick this one up. It's an extremely unique ninja set. I believe it's the only siege type looking ninja set they've ever made. I mean, that's awesome. There's literally a cannon in it. And it's a dragon, like it's made to look like that. It's just an awesome looking set. I really like this one. I was impressed by how much I liked it once I built it. Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do, but we're gonna get into the positives and the negatives of this set. It's a really cool looking model. But anyways, enough talk. Let's get right into it. And to start this review off, we're actually going to take a look at the box. Very rarely I have the boxes for these old sets, but I was able to get them when I bought the set on Bricklink. So I was actually really thrilled to, get that, and it's something I definitely want to include if I have them. As you guys can see, I love the back here. Look at all the different variety of things that you could build. I think that's absolutely awesome. This one's kind of like a flying mechanism with a very cool looking cannon. The alternate builds are actually not bad. Here's a little bit of a fortress, another kind of like siege weapon, kind of almost like a chariot. If they had horses, that would be cool if they put them in the front. But just all in all, I absolutely love it. And then very nice looking artwork in the front. What I like about this as well is, oh, maybe this one. Okay, yeah, it does. It shows like random pieces from the set on the box. You do not get that nowadays. Anyways, great looking box. Kind of really takes you guys back to the way sets were like back in the day. Anyways, let's now take a look at the model. And to start, what we'll actually do is take a look at the smaller looking little siege weapon that's included with this model. So first off, let's just give you guys a 360 view. Actually, as the ninja dies, I actually like this one quite a bit. Very nice looking little like translucent wing pieces. And it has some nice little carriage wheels. Like it's well done. I think it's cool. Basically you get the idea. This is meant to set things on fire, and I think it very appropriately gets that job done. Also has great drivability. If you're a kid, you can actually play with this quite a bit. But now let's take a look at the main attraction of this set. And here she is. So to begin, let's just give you guys a 360 view of basically this siege weapon. And I thought this was just absolutely awesome. So much creativity. If you guys like Japanese mythology or like Asian mythology, this one's right up your alley. Check that out. It looks like a dragon. So there's the arms, there's the wings, there's the head, the flames coming out of the nostrils, and bam. Open it up, it's a dragon head. So I thought that looks absolutely fantastic. Really did like that. The other cool thing about this is it has a nice cannon in the middle. Now, in North America, the cannons were non-shooting, so this set does not shoot, unfortunately. I think that would add a little bit more playability to this set. In the back here, we have a very nice looking little flag piece. And let's just center in this a little bit more. As you guys can see, it's obviously a dragon. That's the faction these ninjas are part of. And yeah, so you have that right there. The Japanese, as well as any medieval different nations, they all had different banners, and this is kind of how they're displaying theirs, which is actually kind of awesome. In the back here, you notice they have some cannonballs for the cannon. What's interesting is they're brown. And then on either side of basically this siege weapon, they have a bow and arrow, which is kind of cool. And then what's really weird about this is where this set kind of gets a little bit of a knock. It's not a huge knock, but it's not great either. This is the feature. You literally can push this back and forth, and those axes can go back and forth. So yeah, I'm not huge into that. I think that could have been more well done for sure. But other than that, it's a really cool looking siege weapon, and I do believe it's something very unique to the ninja theme. I do not know of another ninja set that is quite like this. and it's not, you know, it's still somewhat realistic. They definitely did have siege weapons like this. But yeah, there's some creativity put with it. It looks like a dragon siege weapon as I destroy the wheel. Anyways, this is the model itself, or the models. Let's now take a look at the minifigs. Here we have the 2 minifigs that are included. So obviously there are 2 red ninjas. Give you guys a 360 view of these boys. What I found interesting about this set is if you're a ninja, probably the last color you want to be the last color you'd want to be in would be red. Yeah, I mean, you're just super obvious, but all in all, still nice looking figs. As you guys can see, they have a nice looking little dagger, a throwing star, and then if you take the helmet off, kind of reveals his face, along with his torso under here. It almost looks like armor, although it's not. The other cool thing about this as well is if you notice these little headpieces, if you think Ninjago was the one who came up with them, they are not. So if you guys notice, you can hold the sword on there. Now, what's cool about it is you can have the sword on that way, or if you want it to have the more authentic looking, you know, Japanese look to it, you can put it in. I just found this out. Like so. Before I thought you had to have the handle, it on the handle, but now I just realized you can actually hook it in just with the blade. So I thought that was fantastic. Looks better for displayability just because the sword is a little bit lower, the katana. Anyways, nice looking minifigs. They are identical. Don't have too much more to say about them, but yeah, they get the job done. These ninjas don't mess around. They're gonna knock down your castle with siege equipment. But yeah, those are the minifigs. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, I thought this model was fantastic. I thought it was very creative. It's actually quite big for 15 bucks, and I definitely would recommend you guys buy it if you're looking for a really cool old Lego set that's not going for too much money, and it's more kind of on the smaller to medium size. Yeah, I just thought they did a great job. I mean, I love the dragon head, how it opens and closes. I love that it has kind of a hidden cannon in there. The feature for it, the fact these axes go back and forth, kind of weird. It doesn't do a great job with it. I think they could have did a better job on that. As well as if you maybe threw in a shooting cannon, that would add in a little bit more playability as well. But all in all, still a very cool looking model. I like the ingenuity with it. And then, you know, the little smaller siege little weapon that's like basically shooting fire. I thought that, you know, I thought it's cool as well. But let me know what you guys think about this set. If you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. If you possibly own it. I just think it's really well done, and it's actually very unique for a ninja set. Yeah, I really like it. I definitely would recommend you guys pick it up. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. But if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future old new sets we do on this channel. We do them every Wednesday, and I really like doing them. I mean, this set's a perfect example of how awesome the older sets were. But again, that's all I got for you today. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.